What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you 8 snipe filters that you can utilize for the rest of the year. They're filters that I personally utilize and have made me quite a bit of MT. I'm going to keep this video short, simple, and to the point. I'm not going to waste anybody's time, so you can get right into the sniping. So let me start by saying 7 out of 8 of these snipe filters are going to be maximum bid 100k, minimum buyout 500. The first filter is going to be the 500 filter. It is notorious in the sniping community. Anywhere from 500 to 600 maximum buyout. Anything that pops up on here is going to be profit. It is absolutely awesome for working on your sniping speed because it is a very competitive filter. So if you're a little slow on the sniping end, this is something you want to jump on. I'm going to give you a little tip on this. So this is the perfect example. Maximum bid does not match the buy now, right? So as a sniper, this can be good or bad. If you're on a very competitive filter like a Galaxy Opal filter, Pink Diamond filter, you always want to go for the maximum bid no matter what. Even in a case like this, it sucks, you know, if this was an Opal or a Pink Diamond and you miss it. But here's my reasoning behind this. The first step you take is selecting the card. The next step you're going to take if you're going for the bid is selecting the bid. Now the next step would be pressing down, which would be step 3, and step 4 is selecting yes. So you've taken 4 steps to snipe this card. If you were to go with the buy now every time, select is the first step, down is the second step, selecting the buy now is the third, down is the 4th step, and then selecting yes is the 5th step. So you're taking an additional step, and in the sniping world, that can absolutely hinder you. Last year I would go for the buy nows and I missed so many snipes, and my chat used to yell at me and on Twitch, and you know, this year I've listened to them and I've gotten so many more snipes utilizing the maximum bid. As you can see, you know, I have every buyable card in the game right now except for Larry Bird, which I intend on getting today, and I'm still sitting on almost 1.8 million MT. So I've done very well this year sniping, and part of that is because of this little secret that most people already know, but if you don't know, make sure you know, there's going to be snipes you might miss by going for the bid and not the buy now in a case like this. But there's times where you'll bid on this or bid on a card and you'll get so quick and realize it's a bid that you'll recover and go down to the buy now and end up getting it anyway. So, you know, this is that filter that's going to teach you that speed, and you know, that's a little lesson for anybody who's new to sniping. The other lesson for everybody is when you're on a filter, especially the filter I'll show you today, the reasoning I'm going down 50 each time is to refresh this. If you do not go down 50 each time, this will not refresh the market and no cards are going to pop up, and it's just going to waste your time. And you know, you're trying to make MT, you're not trying to waste your time. So make sure you're refreshing. If you're not refreshing, it's going to suck when you find out that you completely just screwed everything up there. The next filter, like I said, is going to be quick, so I'm not going to, you know, keep going and looking for snipes and refreshing these filters. This is going to be the silver filter. So you just go right over to color silver. I went the complete opposite way for no reason. And same thing, maximum bid, minimum buy. I'm not going to repeat it every single time because, like I said, all the filters are the same with that. So your maximum buyout is going to be 750. The cheapest silver is about 1,000. So anything on this filter is profit. Most silvers are selling for a couple thousand because they help complete tokens. So keep an eye out on that. Don't just assume it's a cheap silver and you put it up for whatever price. You need to do your due diligence and make sure you look at the price of the silver before you post it, because there's a few that are worth quite a bit. The next filter is going to stay the same here, but we're going to go over to ruby and color. So anything that pops up on this filter is also profit at 750 because you can quick sell rubies for 800. There are cards like Thon Maker and, you know, Clay Thompson and stuff that sell for quite a bit. So just know what you're sniping and know what cards are worth. Don't just quick sell them because you could, you know, be losing out on thousands to MT. The next filter is going to be heat check, and the maximum buyout's 1,500. So the lowest heat check is usually about 1,900. Sometimes they're over 2,000. They can go a little lower sometimes, so just keep an eye out on that. But this is a safe buyout. If they're going a little lower, then just adjust your buyout. You know, go down a little bit. You always want to check what the lowest selling card is with, you know, before you jump on a filter, because things are ever changing and this market's constantly changing. The next filter is going to stay the same as far as number wise, but we're going to go up to amethyst. This is one of my favorite filters. Everything that pops up on here is going to be profit. If you end up getting like a Kobe or a couple other amethyst cards, I mean, Kobe's going for like 30k. There's a few others that are going for quite a bit too, so just know what you're sniping. Again, this filter can make you a ton of MT very quickly, and it's very consistent, so you know, it's a win no matter what. The next filter, we're going to go up to 3,000 maximum buyout, and this is going to be the diamond filter. The diamond filter is another lucrative filter. This is going to come down to personal preference and what the market's looking like as well. You can go anywhere from 2,500 to 4,000 depending on what the market's at. Right now, the lowest diamond, to my knowledge, would be about 4,800. So 3,000 is the safe bet. You can go a little lower if you want to be safer. It's a pretty consistent filter as well, because diamonds are, you know, not too lucrative this year. There's not many diamonds worth anything. They're all kind of liquidated because of the amount of galaxy opals that are being pushed out in pink diamonds. So this is more comparable to the amethyst filter last year, and you know, you see a lot of stuff on this filter, and it's definitely one that you can sit on for quite some time and make quite a bit of MT. The next filter is one of my personal favorites, and it is the pink diamond filter. Now, I usually sit at about 12,500. Today I checked or a little bit before this video, I checked the prices, and the lowest selling card was like 20,000. So cards are a little higher right now in the pink diamond. They weren't that high a couple weeks ago. They were all sitting for like 15 or so, like the common cards like Joe DeMars and, you know, Thompson and stuff like that, Peja. So this is one of those filters you really have to check the maximum buyout before you start sniping on this filter, to make sure you don't, you know, end up losing MT. Just do your calculations, of course. Cards, you know, the auction house takes 10%, so you just factor that in very quickly, and you know, that'll gauge where you should be with your maximum buyout. If you have any questions that doesn't make sense, feel free to, you know, DM me on Twitter, Instagram, or even ask it in the comments below. I'll answer as quick as possible, and you know, help you guys any way I can. And the final filter today, and I did mention this, it's Galaxy Opal, and I don't use a minimal or a maximum bid or you know, any of that stuff that I had on here. Maximum bid 100k. All I do is the minimum buyout. So the minimum buyout is going to be 500, and you're just going to keep putting this up. I usually go a couple thousand, maybe like 2,000-3,000, and then I'll just, you know, refresh back to 500. But this is my favorite filter this year, because it's just so consistent. There's so many Galaxy Opals available now that the consistency is just incredible for this filter. In the beginning of the year, I didn't like this filter. I didn't, you know, really recommend anybody snipe on this, and I still don't if you're not a good, you know, not to hurt anyone's feelings. If you know you're not that good at sniping, or you're on the slower end, go play with the 500 filter or one of those filters. Teach yourself, you know, how to be quicker when it comes to sniping, and then, you know, jump on this filter and you know, get some refreshes in and see what you can get, because you can make a lot of MT on this filter, but you have to be quick. You have to be very quick, and then luck and internet play a part in that as well. If your refresh is not very good because your internet speed's slow or whatever the case may be, then you probably just want to completely stay away from this filter altogether. I know it sucks to say that or hear that, but it's just the, you know, it's the truth, and you know, I never lie to anybody. I like to tell the truth. So these filters are great. They're 8 filters you can utilize all year. Any card can pop up in these filters. They'll make you quite a bit of MT. Just have some patience. If the filter's not very lucrative and you're not getting a lot of cards popping up on refreshes, just jump to a different filter. That's why there's 8 of them here. There's plenty to go around. There's a lot of cards you're going to see that are repetitive, but you'll end up over time getting to know the market and the prices if you're new to sniping. If you're not new to sniping, then you probably already know these filters. Either way, I appreciate the support. Thanks for, you know, we hit 200 subscribers. I didn't expect to hit 200 subscribers so quick. You know, my goal now is 500. If I can hit 500, you know, before the end of the year, that would be incredible for me. You know, even 1,000, who knows? The sky's the limit, and I'm going to keep putting out the best content I can for everybody, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. If you get any snipes, make sure you leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit a like on this video, and definitely, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's a simple click, and it helps me tremendously, and it motivates me to keep going. And you know, everyone who's already subscribed, thank you so much for all the support. You know, you guys every video I put out, you know, 15, 20 likes. For being a small YouTuber, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I get a lot of comments and a lot of love. So I really appreciate it. Thank you all for the support, and I hope everyone has an absolutely amazing St. Patrick's Day.